Hi, I'm Star Dobbenmeyer, an artist living in Southwest Ohio, and I'm a member of an eBay group called ACEO Art Cards Editions and Originals. These trading cards are art cards the same size as baseball cards, 2.5 by 3.5 inches, and we recently had a theme week based on endangered species. This is Charlene Dodson, another group member in Texas, who made and designed the quilt. She used a heat transfer method to put the images onto fabric. She then sewed them together in blocks and produced this beautiful quilt, all on the theme of the endangered species. The quilt then came to me in Ohio, and here you see it on a twin bed for size comparison and on a queen size bed. There are 36 picture blocks, one by each of the artists who participated in Theme Week. An interesting aspect of this quilt is the backgrounds of the quilters themselves. Charlene is of Native American heritage, where it is typical to make color choices in the quilt based on spiritual ties with the natural world. Charlene surrounded each block with a green border that represents the earth. The golden-yellow border reminds us of the sun, and the blue batik border echoes the sky and the sea. In contrast, I live on the edge of Appalachia, and I have been heavily influenced by old-style traditional quilting, which typically consisted of a lot of pieces and a lot of quilting on the surface of the quilt. All of the additional quilting that I added to the endangered species quilt was to emphasize the theme of the rainforest. There are sawtooth borders to indicate jungle foliage, and across the top and down the sides are images of leaves that represent the rainforest canopy. Coming up from the bottom are reed shapes, as though they're coming out of the water. They indicate the watery theme and also jungle vegetation. These are the patterns that I used to put the images onto the quilt. The auction for this quilt will take place on Friday, December 5th, 2008 at 8 p.m. 10 full days will be allotted for viewing the quilt on eBay before the final auction time. So please tune in on November 25th and bookmark the auction page for the final sale on December 5th. The winning bidder's name will be inscribed on the certificate on the back of the quilt, which was provided from the World Land Trust. This is a wonderful tribute to the winning bidder, who will also receive the quilt to display. The funds raised from the auction will be donated to the World Land Trust, and more specifically, the Cosanga Valley Project in Ecuador. For more on how you can help save the rainforest, please go to www.worldlandtrust-us.org. And to learn more about the progress of the quilt, please go to aceoquilt.blogspot.com for individual profiles of the artists who participated. And now let's take a look at the individual blocks on the quilt.